she's so fine. Hell of a ride, blows my mind. Hell of a ride, lights my day.
What's good, guys? Today is Tuesday, March the 16th, 2021. I'm going to play the video that goes with this story first. Houston Police Department. Man found decapitated, missing several limbs inside Southwest Houston Hotel. This story came out yesterday evening. It says there are no suspects in custody at this time. Let's cut to the video.
But we start with a disturbing story out of Southwest Houston. Homicide detectives say a man's body was found inside a hotel room, decapitated with some of his limbs missing. This is really gruesome. The man has yet to be identified and no one has been arrested, but detectives believe multiple suspects are involved. We'll be sure to stay on top of this and bring you updates just as soon as they come in.
Now, this article came out later in the evening yesterday, around 10:20 p.m. Central Time. Man found decapitated at Palace Inn in Southwest Houston, police say. A man found dead in a hotel room in Southwest Houston was decapitated, according to police. Investigators on scene say they responded around 12:30 p.m. on Monday at the Palace Inn, located at 8200 Southwest Freeway, after the property manager found the body and alerted the property owner. Around 11:30 a.m. at checkout time, no one was answering the door, so we went in the room and we found a body, and at that point we called 911, said Raj Dawes, the owner of the Palace Inn. Dawes tells ABC 13 guests did report loud noises and none of the hotel's 24 cameras caught suspicious activity. Quote, no one busted down the door. There was not any other activity. Anybody that entered the room entered with a key and they let them in, end quote, said Dawes. He said a man checked into the hotel room with the victim Sunday afternoon. According to HPD homicide detective Alexander Vinogradov, the victim, who was described as a heavy-set Hispanic male in his 30s, was, quote, in some shape or form, he had been decapitated, end quote. Goes on to say he was missing some limbs inside of the room. A preliminary investigation shows there may have been some sort of altercation on Sunday that may have led to the man's killing. Vinogradov said investigators believe multiple people may have been involved. They believe the murder happened between 9 p.m. and midnight on Sunday, when 3 people, 2 men and a woman, arrived. The detectives said they're currently looking for the man who checked into the hotel room, the 2 Hispanic men, and the Hispanic woman who arrived later. Police said the suspects were seen driving a black SUV. A detailed description of both the suspects and the SUV, however, was not immediately released. He added that a second vehicle the suspects were seen leaving in was a blue Hyundai sedan with temporary license plates. It looks like there were 2 Hispanic males that were with the victim at the time. They were inside the room, and there was a lookout in that room. Wow. The investigation is in its early stages, but the detective is asking anyone with information or anyone who have been staying at that hotel at the time to please contact the police. Wow. Let's watch the video that goes with this article.
It was a grisly discovery inside this Southwest Houston hotel room.
Around 11:30 at checkout time, and no one at the door, so we went in the room and we found a body. At that point, we called 911.
A man found decapitated and dismembered at the Palace Inn.
He was missing some limbs inside of the room.
You said limbs?
Limbs.
As in
Multiple.
Investigators believe the murder happened between 9 p.m. and midnight on Sunday. The owner checked into the room with the victim earlier that day.
What was the victim's demeanor like last night during check-in when he walked into the hotel?
Completely normal. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. When they had checked in, gone to the room, they grabbed some, we have like complimentary snacks, they grabbed some snacks, went up to the room.
But police say 3 more people later arrived, 2 men and a woman.
The woman served as the lookout for whatever was happening in the room.
Through it all, no guests complained of loud noise. More than 24 cameras on the property never caught suspicious activity.
No one like busted down the door, or there wasn't any other activity. It was Anybody that entered the room entered with a key, and they let him in.
Police have not released the victim's identity, only to say he is Hispanic in his 30s. They don't know the murder weapon and are now searching for the man who checked into this hotel and those 2 other men and the woman who arrived later.
There were definitely multiple people inside of the room for what occurred inside. There are multiple people involved.
They're also searching for a blue Hyundai sedan with temporary tags. Shelley Childers, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Tell us what we have here, sir.
So at approximately 12:30 p.m. today, our officers responded to a person down call here at the Palace Inn, located at 8200 Southwest Freeway. Upon their arrival, they found a Hispanic male that was deceased inside of the room. The male had been, in some shape, form, or way, we don't want to go into details, but he had been decapitated. It seems like there was an altercation here last night at the hotel. We're reviewing evidence right now, or video footage, to see what had occurred. If anyone who was staying in the rooms here obviously heard anything, was here last night, checked out before we got here, they're welcome to call Homicide or Crime Stoppers. Other than that, we're looking for a blue Hyundai SUV, and that was driven by 2 or 3 Hispanic males with a Hispanic female. That's all we have right now.
Any drugs in the room?
There are no drugs in the room right now that we have located. Nothing to indicate that it was drug related at this point.
Gang related?
It's hard to say. It's too early on. Possible.
You said decapitated. Is
Correct.
that from a cutting, or is that with a knife, or can you tell what kind of object?
You can't tell what kind of object. He was missing some limbs inside the room.
You said limbs,
Limbs.
as in
Multiple.
obviously a pretty gruesome scene here. And all you've got is what you told us about the suspect.
There are very good cameras on the buildings and all around. There's probably a good 20 cameras. We're reviewing them right now to see what had happened. Interviewing witnesses that were here. We're kind of getting an early description of what kind of car he had come in and who he was with. But yes, there were definitely multiple people inside of the room for what occurred inside. There were multiple people involved.
So this is not related to last night's shooting?
Which shooting?
There was a shooting around here in this area.
No, as far as we know, it's not related to any shooting, no.
You have an ID on the deceased?
No, we do not. Right now we can tell he's a Hispanic male, heavy set, probably in his early 30s.
Are the limbs missing, or are
They're in the room, in a different area.
only one person inside the room?
Only one person inside the room.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to stay on top of this case and see what develops today. But definitely a bizarre incident here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.